Hello everyone, welcome into Fatty's Feast, where we make the best food you'll ever eat without leaving your backyard. My name is Josh, and today we are going to be making up some sweet and spicy hot honey wings. Let's get started. So first off, I want to start by apologizing because it's been about a month since I released a video, and that's because in the month of January, everything that possibly could have gone wrong went wrong. We started off the month strong with an 8-inch snowstorm, which is basically unheard of down in Nashville, but it really made me feel like I was back in Connecticut, which I didn't really care for. And because of that snowstorm, the entire city shut down for about a week, and because of that, I didn't get my wood delivery that I was supposed to get for about 2 weeks after it was scheduled, so I had nothing to cook with. And then immediately after I got my wood, I got deathly ill. So yeah, it's been a great start to 2024 so far. So about a year ago, I made a recipe very similar to this that I stole from my good friend Dan, and those were honey butter wings. These are very similar, but we're taking them a step up and adding a little bit of a Nashville kick. All in all, this recipe is going to take no time at all, and it's great for those days that you're looking to smoke up something quick with a little bit of an added kick. So in front of me, I got about 6 pounds of wings. These are nothing special, just your Purdue wings that I got from Walmart. Basically, the plan is we're gonna season these guys up, throw them on the smoker, get a little bit of smoke flavor on there, and then we're gonna finish them off in a nice honey butter with some added spices. And for our seasoning, as always, nothing special. We're doing our kosher salt and our coarse ground black pepper. So let's season these guys up. So we're gonna get some smoke flavor on these guys. We're gonna let them go for about an hour. I'm gonna be aiming for about 250, 275. There's not fat to render or anything like that. I wanna get them up to temp pretty quickly. So while we let these guys go, let's take a walk over to my wood pile. Okay, as some of you may remember in my first video down here, I said I had trouble getting wood. I got wood from a non-reputable person on Facebook, and most of it was rotted. But I can say now I have good wood. I love this wood. I love everything about it. Its length, its girth, it's great. And that's because I ordered from a reputable dealer. I got this wood from Tennessee Mountain Farms based out of Cooksville, Tennessee. And these guys are not a sponsor. They're not paying me to say anything. I just wanted to give them a shout out. If you live in the Tennessee area and need good cooking wood, these guys are probably your best bet. And Cooksville is quite a ways from Nashville, but they deliver to basically all of central and eastern Tennessee. In my case, I got their mix of oak, hickory, and cherry. You can get any of those woods just by themselves. And the nice thing is this wood basically comes ready to throw in your pit. This is about the length and girth that I would use in my Patriot Pits 120. Just keep in mind they deliver in quantities of ricks, which if you don't know what a rick is, this is a rick right here. Go check out their website if you are from the Tennessee area. I'll put a link in the description for you. And yes, even though the price is affordable, it's not the same price that I paid when I was first starting smoking, where I got a full cord of firewood for the same price as this rick. Times are changing. What are you gonna do? All right, I'll see y'all back in about an hour. All right, so I got a pan with some solidified honey, as you can see. And we're just gonna keep all things simple here. So I'm gonna throw this on my grill burner along with 1 and 2 sticks of butter. So I just want this to all melt down, and we'll just give it a nice stir around. I might have to turn this off just to keep it from burning. So we'll let this melt down. Let's check our wings. These guys are looking pretty hot. We got some great color on those just for an hour in. God, I'm so excited. All right, let's just pick a few of these, take an internal temp. They should be, oh yeah, look at that. 147, 149 back here. All these are pretty damn even. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bowl and I'm gonna throw all of my wings into here. And this just makes for easy buttering, just like so. And then we're going to take our honey butter. Notice it's nice golden brown. Didn't take long to get it to this consistency. It runs just a little bit. That's what we want. I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna pour it into this bowl here. And I'm just eyeballing it. We're seeing where we're at. and I'll give it a nice stir around. Then maybe I'll do a little more, maybe the rest, whatever. And let's give it one more nice mix. Look at that goodness. Oh my God, I love it. And this is where the magic happens. I'm going to take my top rack and we are going to replace these wings. It's the same wings. We're not replacing them. We're just putting them back on the smoker. So we're going to take them and put them at a higher elevation. And what this is going to do is allow the skin to get nice and crispy with that honey butter we just applied. Look at how evenly coated these are. Oh, I love that. And look at these puppies. Ooh, delicious. Let's shut her down. And notice I have some honey butter at the bottom of this bowl. That's completely fine. I'll just take my basting brush after about 20 minutes or so and start basting these guys until I've used all of it. And that'll get some of that pepper that fell off to stick again. So we're not gonna have to use that much more wood, but we are gonna bump our temps up, and I'm trying to get them around 350, 400 degrees. So because we placed those on the top rack, we're obviously not gonna have to use as much wood as if we left them on the bottom. Another reason I wanted to use this smoker today, because the top rack is substantially bigger than on my old country. So we're gonna have to use a little bit more wood, but that top rack is usually about 50 to 75 degrees hotter than the bottom rack. So we'll throw a few more pieces on here, get it nice and hot. And what we're trying to do is really crisp up that skin on these wings. We want to have a nice crispy bite that's buttery and sweet. So I'll see you guys in about a half an hour. We're going to let them go until they're about 165 internal. And after 30 minutes, these guys look crispy and sweet and sticky. Look at this guy. Oh, absolutely freaking gorgeous. My hands are burning. Nice. All right, so let's get these guys back into our bowl here. Look at me pulling them up. They're so sticky, and oh my God, I love that. And I only got a little bit of honey butter left. We're just gonna pour that right on top of these guys, and let's give them a mix around. I did do one additional coating of this stuff. Came out really, 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 really good. And there we go. Let's spice them up. All right, and to give this a Nashville kick, you guessed it, Nashville hot seasoning. I'm not gonna make this stuff in front of you. I've done it before in my last Nashville hot chicken video. Links in the description for the actual rub recipe. Now, we're not actually making Nashville hot chicken, so I'm not gonna go overboard with this stuff. We're just gonna sprinkle it on, give it a nice coating like so, and then we'll mix it around like we've done so many other times since. I'm gonna give this a coating just a few times. And because this butter and honey are hot still, this is gonna bond right to it. And we'll do one more for good measure. And then from there, we can pour them into our delicious pan, what? For serving. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, some nice hot honey wings. Let's give them a try. All right, I'm gonna take myself a nice wing here. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, perfectly cooked. The first thing you get is that honey, that sweetness. The skin is crispy as hell. Oh, you get that smoke flavor. And then right on the back end, just a little bit of heat. Let's try it flat. Oh. I find that overcooking the wing a little bit to like 175. You only need to put them to 165. 175, 180 really does the trick. It makes them really, really, really good and just fall apart. Oh my God. Just that contrast of heat and sweet. It's so freaking good. I could die for this. I feel the heat. My nose kind of runs a little bit. It's not overpowering. But like if you want to have a little more heat, just coat a little more of these guys in a little more seasoning. Did that make sense? I hope it did. But guys, what an easy, perfect recipe. If you like heat and sweet, if you don't want any heat, just leave the Nashville hot seasoning out. This is like, oh my God, I love this. Just like the salt, the pepper, the honey, the butter, it makes everything moist, and the smoke flavor, and oh, I don't know what to think right now. My nose is running though, and it's not that hot. It's just, I think I'm just still getting over being sick. But anyway, guys, try this out for yourself. You'll love it. Like I said, it only takes about an hour and a half to make, 90 minutes total. You really, really can't go wrong. And that will do it for this episode of Fatty's Feast. If you did, in fact, like what you saw, please nuke that like button, get this content out to more people, and leave a comment on things you want to see me make on any of my outdoor cooking tools. Over here, I'm gonna put a video specifically designed for you. You'll love it, so check it out. And over here will be my smoker chicken playlist, hours of entertainment just for you. Smack dab in the middle if you love this bald, bearded, diabetic, all-around average face so much, you can subscribe to see more of me. And until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hungry.